Hello, coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today, it's the 20 pence coin from the United Kingdom or Great Britain, and we're going to look at the front and the back, or the obverse and the reverse, and we're going to talk a little bit about the value, not the actual cash value, but whether this is a valuable coin to collect. It says Elizabeth II on the front, DG Reg FD. Second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. She's wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This is an equilateral curved heptagon, and you might have heard of an equilateral curved heptagon before. In fact, if you collect British coins, you know here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. This is a 50 new pence. And let's see what year it's from. It's from 1979, and it's Queen Elizabeth, and this is a much better version of that tiara. Now, you'll note that these sides are a little sharper on the bigger coin, and these sides are a little smoother. If we flip it over, we see that it says 20, T-W-E-N-T-Y, and pence over here, P-E-N-C-E. And at the top, we have a crown that kind of goes right over the borders from the inside into the outside. And it's a crown with a cross on it. And in here is the Rose of England, or the Tudor Rose, signifying the royal family. 19 on the left side of the crown, 83 on the right side of the crown, and you can see the rose petals and the rose thorns. And if you go way, way down and deep, you see something here, and that's a W and a G. And that's for William Maving Gardner, who was the engraver of the back of the coin. So William Maving Gardner did the back. Arnold Machen did the front. This coin first came out in 1982. They made it until 1984, so you'd think, well, maybe there's some value there. Unfortunately, they made 741 million or so in 1982, and 158.5 million in 83, and 65 plus million in 84. They're not a rare coin and not a very valuable coin. In fact, if you get it uncirculated, it's only going to be worth maybe $2. But if you are looking for a more valuable coin, so here's the front and back of this one, you should look for the 1986 20 pence. Look how shiny this coin is. And when we talk about the Crown Tudor Rose, not only can you see the cross and the fleur-de-lis, you can see it that it's bejeweled with all the jewels. You can clearly see the W and the G here, just beautiful W and G. And you can actually see a little bit of pollen, I think, down here inside the Tudor Rose. There's the petals, there's all the thorns, and here's the 20 at the bottom. Now, the reason this is so shiny is because in 1986, they only made proof in uncirculated 20 pences. They didn't circulate the 20 pence. In 1985, they changed the portrait on the front. So when they do that, just like this one, when this original 20 pence came out in 1982, I said they made 741 million. And this is the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. And of course, it's the Raphael David Makhlouf portrait. And if we look way, way down in here, you can see the R, the D, and the M. There we go, right there. RDM, Raphael David Makhlouf, who was the engraver of this coin. And we see that she's not wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara anymore. She's wearing the George IV state diadem or crown. When we get to the back, we see it has the same back on it, however, and it's still the William Maving Gardner. Why is this coin rare? Because they only made it in uncirculated, or BU condition they call it, or proof. And because it first came out in 1985 and they wanted to kind of work through the older ones, in 1985 they put out 74 plus million of these, and in 1986 they said, we really haven't worked through the older ones yet, we still have plenty around, so let's not put out any in 1986 for general circulation, let's keep them all for proof and brilliant uncirculated coins. They only made 167,000 of them. And so these coins, this particular brilliant uncirculated, came in sets only. This coin is worth $3 to $4. This coin here is worth 40 cents or 50 cents or less. And they're easy to get. In fact, you can still get them in your change in Great Britain. They have not been demonetized. They're still usable coins. All the 20 pence coins are still usable in Great Britain. fact, when I went there this summer, I got a bunch of these. That's where these came from. This one I actually had to buy in the mint set. Now, so if you're looking, look for the 1986. You're going to have to get it in the mint set, however. The mint set's going to cost you between $7 and $12, but this coin here itself is worth $3 to $4, if not more, depending on its condition in the mint set. All right, that's all we have today from the 20p or 20 pence coin from Great Britain. We have the 1983, which we focused on, and the 1986, which is probably the rarest of the year sets and the one that's worth the most money today. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.